Them so proud to be a Jamaican. But I'm not even me proud. For some Jamaican in a foreign, disgraceful, bad and loud, they represent so poorly a foreign with the things that's not allowed. So when you go to a foreign embassy, foreign don't want you in them crowd. It's like you take the hug out of the pen, but you can't take the pen out of the hug. Them come a foreign with the Dutch ways and style them always have. Them sell your fast about foreign with them fancy lifestyle and them pose. But no watch for them a post girl. Them a bruffing a teeth in clothes. Yes! You have some clutcher girl and them get the good things them. Them will come in a Louis V and Gucci. Them and them thieving friend. Some get themselves in a money laundering. A credit card scam. It's like them mark with prison and badness with the stamp of Satan. Them quick to bring down them one another. As them turn enemy them spill the tea. Them dash up one another secret on social media like a splashing dirty reckless sea. Them quick to call immigration pan one another. Tell me how that benefit them. For them get turned back to Jamaica when all of them used to battle as friends. When you and them in the same workplace, they no stop you a fight. They will tell the boss bad things about you. Next thing are you, the boss wants spite. If a HHA, them want your hours. Restaurant job, no have no luck. You were kind enough to give them the link up, then them turn around make you say one lose your work. And never see a set of people them fight against one another. So, all them care about a vanity. I go through them house and I brag on one another who are material things. But do this and beat me. Some fix them breast and botox them lip. BBL, all kind of surgery. But I wonder when them go fix them dirty ways. When you know, you tell me. Some say them not safe for Jamaica. Go foreign, go seek asylum. How the same people them must claim that them are safe and a fear for them life. Go foreign, go turn upside down. Them are war with one another. Sometimes them all end up. Me see them right, me take the left, and if they walk next to me, me a run. And some of them with classes say they're Jamaica, broke down and lifestyle flop. But smile and post yourself the same way cause it better than a mugshot. Cause a beer run-ins with police, them no learn to satisfy. Anything them see somebody else will, as you quint, them catch ready eye. Me know enough call me tip on, and if the cap fit, make them wear it. If you have dirty ways of foreign, maybe it's time you try to quit. Don't make it bad for others, with tired for look and with phone screen and shame. If you see the bad breed Jamaican them, one go on like a hooligan of foreign, give the humble ones them bad name. All about you Jamaican and me a Jamaican and you follow me and support me.
Right, from let us have a real talk today, and it's something that it has no holds barred, and this is a conversation that it has been weighing heavily on so many Jamaican hearts, and it's something I have seen it play out for so far many times, and it's time we address it head on. So as Jamaicans have seen on social media, they have been saying that they know their pride, the vibrant culture, the music that moves your soul, the food that explodes, the flavor, the resilience, the wheat. It's all part of who you are, and it's a truly special thing. You've contributed to the world, and your presence is felt globally. But then there is another side to that, to the other side of the coin, one that often leaves a bitter taste. We travel the world, you people migrate, you hope to see a better life, a chance to elevate yourselves and your families. But yet it seems that some of you pack more than just your belongings. You bring along your behaviors that, quite frankly, shame all the Jamaicans. And what you're talking about is action that's not just frowned upon, but illegal and deeply damaging. And I've witnessed it from these people on social media, and the stories are far too common. The whispers of money laundering, the blatant audacity of credit card scams, and the general involvement in what can only be described as a dirty way of life. You know, it's like some individuals leave Jamaica, but they can't seem to leave behind the hog from the pain. So they carry this mindset, this way of operating in foreign lands, and it taints the perception of every single Jamaican out there. So think about it. One person's reckless actions can tarnish the reputation of an entire nation. It's a ripple effect, and innocent Jamaicans abroad bear the brunt of it. Imagine you're an upright, hardworking Jamaican trying to make an honest living, building a good life, but because of a few bad apples, you're suddenly met with suspicion, with sideways glances, and that Jamaican accent that should evoke warmth and respect sometimes now triggers caution and prejudice in the eyes of others. So it's disheartening to see how these individuals' missteps make things incredibly difficult for others, creating a blanket of stereotype that's harder to shake. And what happens when these illicit activities catch up to them? More often than not, just they scurry back to Jamaica seeking refuge, only to seemingly continue the pursuit of fancy lifestyle through dishonest means. So there is a noticeable lack of accountability, a revolving door that allows them to escape consequences abroad and potentially resume their old ways back home. So This is not a cycle. This cycle not only perpetuates the problem but also sends a troubling message about the consequences of their actions. It's a heavy burden for the rest of the Jamaicans to carry, and it's a conversation we need to have. We need to acknowledge that these behaviors exist, and we need to understand their profound impact on our collective identity and the opportunity available to all Jamaican. So I have a couple of videos I want you people to watch, and then I will be back to discuss them on why people hate Jamaicans out there. Sit back, watch.
A lot of us leave Jamaica and come a foreign and look for a better life. And as soon as we own something, we unlock our slavery mentality and start treating each other like we're on a plantation, as if we bring the worst part of ourselves with us. We don't compete with foreigners, we compete with each other, as if we don't have strength for anyone else. Jamaican against Jamaican, who are mingled with rich people, who are doctor and who are lawyer, and then we form these little cliques like house slaves and these little plantation circles where only certain Jamaicans belong. Depends on your title and how foreign you look, and we call that progress. We travel with this slavery mindset in our suitcase and unpack it when we reach a foreign. And then after that, we struggle and struggle and struggle and work 2 and 3 and 4 jobs. And then we have the audacity to go back to Jamaica and show off our own people with this mental screw up like we're better off. But you see, this mental slavery and this British classism, it's still making us feel as if you don't rise above another Jamaican, you don't matter. And here is the truth. It's better enough for we to stay at Jamaica because whole of our they are foreigners suffer.
Yo, you see, when you come a foreign, more time the best thing you can do is stay away from your own kind, you see it. And when I say your own kind, I mean Jamaican people. Because the most problems and headache and stress and heartache you have ever in for always there on your own people, brother. I say, I love my people, but when there's a big set of pussy, if I know family, a friend, a relationship, any type of anything, brother, wanna just hurt it, bro. I swear to you, bro. You come a foreign, brother, try to make a better life for yourself, and people want to set you up, people want to hold you down, people don't want to help you. Them type of way there, bro. So I understand enough time when people come a foreign and get Yankee out and just their own American or different races and classes of people, bro. Because you come a foreign and you go in a workplace or a work environment, and you would have surprised for no say you own a kind where you work around in that environment there. Why you feel, you see it. You come to America, you own a family, you have secret animosity. Because them why you feel. You see me? You come a foreign and start date Jamaican people more time. And them why you feel. You see me? I say, brother, friendship are the same thing. You start to elevate past your friend them, or your friend them see you get a new car, new house, I see you do well, brother. Them why you feel. Set up your life, all type of sitting, bro. And more time, none of them never have no good advice or nothing positive to tell you upon nothing yet. You want to do something and them always, oh, me not think that I go work, you know, oh, me not think you have to do that, you know, oh, this and all that, brother. Me not want to dare on nobody or me not par with nobody in my own kind. When I nothing positive to tell me or want to help me get to the next level where me need to reach, brother. You man, more time you have to stay away from Jamaican people, bro. Because enough for them are some big set of pussy, brother. Believe.
Why Jamaicans wicked to them one another, but not to foreigner? Guys, I forgot to tell you that the other day when I was coming back up, I was at Mobay Airport. It was my very first time traveling through Mobay, and my luggage was overweight. My check-in luggage was overweight, right? So I'm not fight it. I'm going to go up on the phone because I was bringing stuff for people as well. I let them know, so listen, this overweight here, I've got to help me pay the something. Fine. While I was on the phone, the girl never realized, say, but it's like, I hear them. But up on the phone, but you know, I listen same time. And our co-worker said to her, said, just make sure go through. Just make sure go through. And she did say to her, soft, you know. The girl load her up. No, I'm not make sure go through because she overweight, she must pay. Fine, but it feel away, but I say, alright, you know what, the girl just do her job, I not fight it. But one white man come right after that and he was to pay for something. And she tell him, say, it's okay, I'll let you go through. So he must go through. The man must go through. And me, a fellow Jamaican, not go through. My son, no. And to top it off, what I found weird was that she asked me, is a visa you have or a green card? Nobody has ever asked me that before. Like, if you have my passport, you will see what I have. So, but they find out weird. Find my answer. And she do whatever upon the computer. Can I see your vaccination card, please? You need to be vaccinated to come to the US. So I said to her, I did this online already and it was approved because you can do the thing online before you got airport, so you don't have to go through all of that. I did it when I went to Panama. I was going back to the US and I didn't have any issues. So I said to her, I did it online. It was approved. I know, I see it, but I still want to check it. I said, girl, what you try do? What you really try do?
Welcome back, and like us to dive into deeper, something even more insidious, what some refer to as the slavery mentality that shockingly seems to get unlocked and unpacked when some Jamaicans leave their homeland. It's disturbing. It's a disturbing phenomenon where instead of uniting and thriving in a new environment, Jamaicans often turn on each other, perpetuating harmful cycle of internal competition and division. This plantation mindset manifests in disheartening ways. Instead of seeing your fellow Jamaicans as your allies in a foreign land, sometimes you treat each other as if you're still on the plantation with a pecking order and a desire to rise above your own kind. It's a bizarre form of self-sabotage where the competitive energy that should be directed outwards towards opportunities and advancements in the new wider world is instead turned inwards against your own people. And this is why Jamaicans hate each other out there in the diaspora. So we form these little cliques, these plantation cycles where only certain Jamaicans are determined to belong. Membership often hinges on perceived status, how foreign someone appears, or what title they hold. It's a sad echo of the house slave mentality, creating artificial hierarchies that serve no one but further divide Jamaicans out there in the diaspora. So why would Jamaicans divide themselves in the diaspora? Because of this slave mentality is inextricably linked to British classism, a remnant of the colonial past that continues to plague Jamaicans. It instills the false belief that you don't belong, you don't matter unless you can demonstrate superiority of another Jamaican. Jamaicans work tirelessly, sometimes 2, 3, or even 4 jobs to make a living abroad. But for some, this struggle is not just about survival. It's about acquiring enough to go back to Jamaica and show off to their own people to prove that they are better off. This mental screw up is a direct consequence of this ingrained classism and desperate need to validate their perceived success by diminishing others. So you see, it's a tragic irony, really, that in seeking a better life abroad, some end up perpetuating the very mental chains they thought they were escaping. Honestly, sometimes it feels like it's better to stay in Jamaica because suffer than to bring this damaging mindset abroad where it can cause even more profound and soul-crushing suffering, right? So, and this brings us to perhaps the most painful truth. The most significant problems, headaches, stress, and heartache many Jamaicans experience abroad often come not from foreigners, but from other Jamaicans. Why are you Jamaicans hating on each other? It's a bitter pill to swallow, but it's a reality we must confront. There are individuals among the Jamaicans living in the diaspora who will actively try to set you up or hold you down. They may have a secret animosity and genuinely want you to fail. Think about it. You start making strides, you get a new car, a new house, you begin to elevate past your friends or even family, and suddenly the support vanishes, replaced by subtle or not so subtle attempts to undermine you. It's an agonizing betrayal, especially when it comes from those you expect to celebrate your success. They offer no good advice or nothing positive to tell you, never encouraging you to get to the next level. In fact, they might actively work against it. The toxic environment is why you hear some Jamaicans say with heavy hearts that they've had to say, stay away from Jamaican people abroad just to thrive, right? So it's why some of these Jamaicans find more peace and progress associating with American or different races and classes of people. The truth is, this communal animosity is a significant impediment to individual success. It manifests as sabotage, a desire for failure, a profound lack of support, and even detrimental relationships. So when individuals come to a foreign country with the intention of building a better life, they often encounter these internal struggles that hinder their progress more than any external challenges. The very people who should be a source of strength and unity become a source of conflict and despair. This behavior leads to personal downfall, causing immense problems and headache and stress and headache, of course. And it's a cycle that urgently needs to be broken for the collective upliftment of all Jamaicans in the diaspora. I don't know what you think about this, but tell me your thoughts on these first challenges by Jamaicans abroad. Do you think that these issues are unique to the Jamaican community, or are they present in other diaspora communities as well? Tell me in the comments, but remember to keep your comments respectful. Respect the creators of these videos, respect the host, respect those who are commenting, and also don't forget to like this video. Don't forget to share this video, subscribe to the channel, and most importantly, turn on post notifications, because every day I post new videos like this, and I'd like you to be the very first person to watch my content. This has been the Diaspora Review. I hope to see you in my next video. Peace out.